Welcome to the Frugal Family. My name is Julie, also known as the Frugal Mama, and we are doing an upcycle today. Frugal friends, I desperately want to be gardening. It's spring, but Utah. Yep. So instead, we are going to do an indoors gardening upcycle. I have this fabulous mug that I absolutely adore, and unfortunately, an accident happened, and well, you see what happened here. And then also one of Olivia's Gudetama ramen bowls. A great sadness happened right here. So what we're going to do is, well, almost nothing to this one because it'll be fine like that. But with this, we're going to very carefully break off the rest of this handle and sand down these potentially dangerous parts. And then we're going to go shopping for some succulents. Start with this item from Temu, and what it is a plant potting station. It's going to keep our table clean, and we can move it around while we're using it because these sides like snap together to form an edge around it. I am super excited for this. I don't think I'll generally use it down here in the recording area. That's not ideal, but for right now we are going to, because I have all my lights down here and I am not taking all of them back upstairs. So I would recommend though maybe doing it on the floor, or I do have two of these tables. Maybe I would put them together and do it that way next time I am gardening. But for our purposes today, this will be fine. Let me show you the upcycle. We have some gorgeous little succulents. We have the succulent scoop, or garden spade as it says in there, of course, also from Temu. We have my Minnie Mouse mug that was from probably Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Ooh, careful. And then finally, since I did end up with 3 plants, I went through my Disney mugs and found this stitch that I'm sure some of you who've been with us forever will remember that we got out of the Spirit Halloween dumpster. We got a few of these, and they're missing some item that went here, like a spinny thing or whatever. And I have a lot of Disney mugs. I think most of you know that. So by using this as a planter instead of a mug, I have opened up a little bit of space in my Disney mug collection space. So things that were discarded, that are broken, stuff that people would often normally throw away. Not here. Not if we can find a way to give it a second life, and a beautiful one, with things that we love and are interested in anyway. I mean, why not? So I also have a Miracle Grow cactus, palm, and citrus potting mix, and I will leave an Amazon link for that in the video description. By shopping through the Frugal Family Amazon link for anything that you would normally get, it doesn't have to be cactus potting mix, but any of your regular Amazon purchases, it will not cost you even a penny extra, and it will benefit the Frugal Family channels. So thank you in advance. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do that one last because it needs to have, you know, that repaired. But we're going to go ahead and get this laid out, put these puppies or creatures, I mean, it's a Gudetama and a Stitch. Anyway, we're going to put those on here, get our gloves going. We are going to make something marvelous. So I didn't think I was going to be able to show you the mechanism of this potting mat, but there is room. And so I'm able to show you that, yeah, the corners, they snap together to create a catch for anything that might spill. How wonderful is that? I really like that. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm using my dumpster salvage scissors. You guys have seen these many times. I have several pair that we salvaged from the Joann Crafts and Fabrics dumpsters back in the good old days. They never tell you you're in the good old days when you're in them. There we go. Already this is showing its worth. We've got a little bit of soil mixing around everywhere here, so fabulous. I've never had a succulent scoop before. And actually, when I ordered this from Temu, I wasn't planning on using it for that. I was thinking like cat food or cat litter or salt for winter, you know, to salt the driveway or whatever. But no, we're gonna actually use it for its intended purpose. How cool is that? We're gonna start with the easiest, most planter looking item, which is the Gudetama. I am going to get us some soil. Look at this, see, having this mat here. And some of you will probably say, well, you could do it outside. No, it's so cold. It is so cold outside. Icy and snowy. I wouldn't like it, and neither would the plants. Now, we do have to be mindful of the holes. They're for the like chopsticks, so we're gonna have a limit there. Which one is gonna go in? I just don't know. We have the Sedum hernandezi and the Echeveria sleepy. Not sure why they say sleepy. And finally, we have the Crassula porphyrata variegata. Tough, 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 tough. Really tough choice. I think it's down to these two for me. Well, let's consider the other ones that we're using and what would go well with them. I think this makes sense with Stitch, to be honest. I think that one's gonna go with Stitch, okay? Then with Minnie Mouse, I think I kind of feel like that should be with her. Look, this was a lot easier than I was thinking it would be. Okay, so no roots to loosen up. Some of you are probably wondering, why aren't you making sure there's drainage in here? I'm not worried about it. These are succulents. They get 1 cube of ice a week. So that's why I went with succulents for this particular upcycle, because these items don't have drainage. If you wanted, you could add a little bit of gravel in the bottom. That's totally fine. I don't bother with that, and I've been pretty dang successful with my succulents. So I feel good about maintaining the status quo. We want to make sure there are no air pockets or empty spaces. Okie dokie. I will give it a gentle water, not a lot, just enough, you know, for it to get established, and then we'll go to 1 cube of ice per week. Aren't you loving this mat here? This is wonderful. Don't worry, I will not let all that fabulous, valuable soil go to waste. We'll clean it up, put it back in the bag, use it on another of our planting projects. Yeah, this shape is a little tricky. Trying to get that soil in there, making quite the mess. How cute is that? Okay, with this one, it does have quite a bit of root issues. I'm just gonna gently tease them, just barely. I will also note that it does appear to have 3 separate plants. That's fantastic. I am not going to divide them today. I will wait on that maybe a month or 2, let them get established, let them grow a little bit more, and then go ahead and divide them and pot them up individually.